What is up, YouTube? It's RSMario here, bringing you another Legend of Zelda Wii U Theories video. Alright, so I guess I know what you guys are thinking, like, what? He still does Zelda videos? It's been like a month and a half or something. Like, yeah, it's been a while, but after Nintendo announced that basically Zelda Wii U is not coming out anytime soon, pretty much, news and theories and speculation has pretty much died down to almost zero. Which is strange. It seems like when they did that, they pretty much killed any hype for the game. I mean, people are still hyped for it, but it's not like, it's not still as hot as it was since it's not coming out this year. And everyone knows that this could very well mean that, the game has been rebooted. Hopefully not. Hopefully they're just building a big, awesome world, and hopefully this game doesn't get rebooted. If this game gets rebooted, that would suck horribly. But I still trust Nintendo. Nintendo I trust. But yes, news and rumors have been few and far between, but I have not left this show behind. Zelda has brought me to the dance, so to speak. These videos, people actually started watching the channel because of these videos, and I don't want to leave those Zelda fans behind. So I'm going to continue on with these videos as best I can. This next series of rumors is going to be kind of based on the world and gameplay aspects. I'm going to have some story aspects in there as well, but a lot of them are going to be based off of gameplay, since that's pretty much what we know about, kinda. So let's go. Alright, so I was looking at the world. I was looking at the world map of Zelda, and I was sitting there thinking, like, there's a lot of different terrains here. And this is kind of goes for a lot of different, Legend of Zelda games. They always have a pretty vivid terrain. And I'm thinking, what better way to kind of like fence in an open world so you don't end up going up some mountain and dying 20 times, and because I don't think Nintendo wants to discourage people from playing that way and make the game too hard. One way to kind of like fence you into a certain area in the beginning is to kind of like make, it's an invisible wall, but it's not an actual invisible wall. So it's like, you can't go through this area until you get X item. Kind of like in Pokemon, how you can't cross, you can't cross that desert in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire until after you get the goggles, because,
like sand, and it gets everywhere.
Yeah, I had to do it. I've been watching Star Wars, and yeah, Star Wars has been on my brain lately. But yeah, that would be a perfect way for Nintendo to kind of fence in the open world in the beginning of the game, early in the game, so that you don't go somewhere and get killed a bunch of times and then not like the game or whatever because, you went too far ahead. One way they could do it, though, is to have the different terrains be traversed by a different creature. Say you can get just about anywhere with your horse, since the horse is already confirmed. But say there's a very rocky area that of course you can't ride a horse over rocks, like that's just not going to work, and there's a lot of water on the eastern side of the map. Maybe, you would need, since Aonuma likes blending various different, Zelda elements into different from different games into other Zelda games, maybe, you would need a boat to cross this water, or these lakes or rivers, or however they want to do it. One interesting thing is mounts. Various different mounts for the various different terrains. Think about that. No, I don't see Link riding polar bears. That would be pretty badass, but I don't see him riding polar bears. But yeah, just imagine, like, a turtle. I know it sounds weird, but for some reason, when I was thinking of doing this video, I had that in my mind. Link riding a turtle. Now, there's an island in the southeast of the map, that is pretty much suspended by water, and there's no way to get to it on land, so you would probably have to take a boat to get there. But what if, it wasn't just a boat? What if you had to find some item that allows you to lure in turtles? Not a fishing line, but maybe something else. You had to lure in a turtle and then ride the turtle over to the island. That would be interesting. Or say this rocky area over here. Say, you can't ride Epona through this area to get to this other area. So you would have to find a way to like maybe tame a Dodongo and ride the Dodongo, similar to how you would in Ocarina of Ages with Dimitri, you know, ride him across the rocky area to get to the other side. You know, things like this would be a really interesting way for Nintendo to kind of fence you in without actually putting up an invisible wall or something like that. You know, you can get there, but you can't get there. Many open world games do this. Like Skyrim does this with, you know, well, at least with High Hrothgar anyway, with basically you can't get there until you have specific shout, you know, or you can't get there without having a key to the specific door or whatever. There's many dungeons where you can go through various parts of the dungeon, but you can't get to X part of the dungeon until you open this door. You know, it would be crazy if, you know what I'm saying, you know, Ayanuma was like playing Skyrim, and that's why the game got, you know, pushed back. He's like, hold on, you know, I gotta beat Skyrim, hold a second, I gotta get the DLC, you know, before we can finish the game. That would be freaking crazy. But yeah, you know, mounts in you know, in Zelda will be incredible. I mean, Link has had various different ways of getting around. You know, he's gotten around on boats, trains, you know, he's been a wolf at one point. Of course, he has a horse. He's rode dinosaurs. He's even flown on a bird. You know, and maybe all these things will be needed to traverse this new huge world. You know, I mean, we even have snow. Snow area is back for the first time in a while. You know, maybe Link will ride a polar bear. We don't know. You know, but yeah, man, the next few videos are going to be kind of about the open world of The Legend of Zelda, you know, and what they can do in it. I've been looking through open worlds, and you know, I'm definitely into open world games again. You know, I've been playing Skyrim again, which I'm seriously debating putting back on the channel in a different way. Of course, I've been playing a little bit of Elder Scrolls Online now that it's free. I'm not back into it like I used to be. And then, of course, there is, of course, another game coming out this month that I will definitely be putting on the channel. But more about that a little bit later. But that's about it for this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and as always, keep it real.